Sappy, get your tail out of the way. Okay, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about sociology of Christianity, how I think it should be rather than how it is, and things like that. So, I drew a little bit of a picture here to illustrate how I think the United States is. So, I think that the United States is like this. Okay? What I think the United States should be like is this. In this time right now, we have absolutely no community, or should I say very little. There is a little bit of community in churches, but overall, there is a lot less community than I would like to see in the United States, and really elsewhere too. So, when I think of back, not too long ago, I think of towns, small towns where everybody knew each other, and there was a lot of community. In other words, when something happened to one person or one family, it affected everybody, and everybody was there saying, oh, how can I support you? What can I do? Is there any way we can help you out? And there was also basically people knew each other better. Whereas today, next door someone lives there that I don't even know. I don't even know their names. I don't even know, what type of person they are. Okay, I might know their name, I might know their occupation, but other than that, I don't really know who they are, what they're about, nothing. Okay? And my neighborhood knows nothing about me. It's just where I live. That's it. And then when it comes to the community, I know my people at work, the people at work, and my family, and that is pretty much it. And I find that the most community would probably be in churches, but even then, church is simply, oh, go to church, go home, that's that. Just like, you go to a dance performance, oh, I went to the dance performance, watched it, okay, I'm done, I come home. Whereas, the two churches that I've been to, one I'm currently going to, I have found I like them because they have a sense of community, and that is people get to know each other on a deep personal level, and so people in the church share, oh, I'm having financial problems right now, oh, yeah, my son really doesn't have a good we really don't have a good relationship right now, and such and such and such, and people know things like, like what type of a character someone has, what type of personality traits, what they think, because they've actually been around them enough to learn. Like, oh, that person views on this is this way, and I agree with that person, or I don't agree with that person, but I agree with some of the other things that they say, and such and such. And one thing that I have found is that is more common in small groups. So it could be that it's because the churches I went to were smaller, which I really like small churches. It's probably because of the intimacy that you can have with people. But anyway, I feel like a sense of community is really important. And recently I read essay on doing life together. And it was really nice because it talked about the things that we should share. Time, resources, space. We should be around people more. We should spend time with people. We should give people our time. We should share our resources. You know, if we have extra money, why don't we help that person who's in a financial problem right now, or desperate financial situation right now? And just being more connected rather than to ourselves. Our money is our money, our time's our time, our space is our space. Oh, we'll see you at church an hour a day, or an hour a week, and that's good for me. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to talk about concerning sociology, and that is elderly advice and support. So, young people, as you may know, tend to make really stupid decisions. And old people, as you might know, tend to have made a lot of stupid decisions and learned from them, though not all elderly people are. I like what one person said. They said, youth tends to lean towards immaturity, and age tends to lean more towards maturity. It's just that way. So that's the other important thing that I feel about community is I feel like if you have community, you can get to know people that are older than you, that have more experience than you, and you can talk to them about things. For instance, I know I use financial a lot, but it's a good example. Okay, so for example, say you've got yourself in a big financial mess. Well, you know what? Chances are that there's someone in the church that has went through that, and they've had bad finances, and they've gotten out of it. And that person can help you and give you advice and support you. You know, hey, how are you doing? How's your finances going? You need any help? You know, just things like that. Whereas when you don't have any community, you don't have anybody to talk to, you're alone. It's your problem, you know. And I feel like actually a lot of times, isolation is brought on by people themselves through their independence. And it's not that you shouldn't be independent, but it's not bad to rely on people, to rely on other people. In my opinion, it's a lot easier to get something done with 2 people, 5 people, rather than that. So, that is why I think a sense of community and sociology, well, not sociology, but a sense of community and connections with people and relationships and things like that are so important. I think they're very important to our well-being and our health and all the decisions we make in life, and just many, 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 many things. So, my hope is that people will start to have a greater sense of community, and at least in churches, because I think it's really, really important.